Twitch? What's up, Twitch? Alright. Let me mute you guys. We lost a little internet. Fucking hell. Damn Xfinity. Alright, if I'm in here, I type test. Good, I can see that. YouTube's working. Rumble, I'm working on it. Not that anybody's ever in Rumble. But I gotta pop out the chat, copy that URL. Wait, I'm not even streaming Rumble yet, am I? Oh yeah, I'm good. Streaming? Yeah, okay, because I went to Restrum. Which already, okay, we're good. Custom browser docs, Rumble, here we go. Alright. Everything should be close to normal here. I hope I sound decent, I should. What the fuck, man? Yeah, YouTube chat. Custom browser docs. I need to get the YouTube URL again. Because I had my... Damn, I lost my damn event box. That's... Oh, no, I think my YouTube chat's over it. Fucking dumbass. That's what I'm in the middle of doing now. Because now I gotta give it a new URL. Okay. Bam. Why can't we see that? Yeah, alright, we're good. Alright, your boy's back, man. I don't know what happened. Probably divine intervention. Because, yeah. Your boy lost the internet, and that's the first time that's ever happened in my, 2 months of streaming here. She just fucking took a piss. And, I don't know. But if you noticed, if you were here during my failure of stream, I got a text and I was like, fuck that shit. And, I'm glad I checked it. I could check her again. Yeah, it ended up being old mom's, man. I can pay it. Unless I get... Yeah, this is mom's. I'm not the type of dude who texts. Yeah. I'm not gonna spend too long on this. I'm gonna tell her one more thing. Keep me updated. This will be a yes. I'll be there. Bam. Cool. I'm done with that. Proper explanation. I basically had to lay it out there so she'll leave me alone for the rest of the night. Said my internet went out, so yeah, I had some activity and crap, but maybe not so much anymore. So excuse your boy. Internet randomly went out, man. I happened to be sitting here blah blah blah, and I noticed my YouTube chat said disconnected. I was like, what the fuck? So I didn't change any of my titles or anything. I just went live again. So we're back, man. But yeah, that was old mom's. So I'm going to get ready to do another tarot reading or something here soon. I should take a pee eventually. But yeah. Oh, yeah. I couldn't ignore mom. Because her shit was, there's like an unfinished concrete basement. So she was messaging me to let me know that the dude who's in the room that I had when I left X amount of time ago, she's like, yeah, he just lost his job. And like, yeah, she basically, without saying it, telling me that he ain't gonna be paying rent no more. And then she's like, yes, I don't know your situation, but you could stay in the basement until we figure out. So your boy had to just message her back. I'm like, look, I ain't homeless here, all right? I ain't gonna stay in no damn unfinished concrete basement. So you focus on that house, and if that room, through you doing you for your reasons, becomes open, I will take it. But I ain't going into no damn basement, man. Come on now. So I had to let old moms know that. But yeah, we're back here. We're back here just talking a little smack. I know tarot reading and shit like that is in my title, and forget me just looking around, dude. I don't even know where my lighter is at this point, man. Freaking internet went out. Your boy was killing it here. We had a good participation thing going on. Dude, let me just get a new one. I'll be right back. I might as well take a pee, man. So I'm going to go in and throw up the BRB, take a quick squirt, get my lighter. I do apologize for the disconnected internet, but I'm going to throw up my beat so you know I'm here. I'll be right back. Come on now. You can do it. I know I clicked that son of a bitch. I know I clicked it. I'm still waiting to play a damn beat. Come on. Dude, how slow is my computer? Still waiting. Still waiting. There we go. Holy shit. It took 20 seconds to get this beat loaded. I'll be right back. I'm back. What the hell was that, my mouse bud? Or am I tripping balls? Probably a little bit of both. That's what I hate about having a mouse in the house. I love him. But dude, for the last month, I've been like, wait, what? I keep thinking I see him. And sometimes I do. That's how I do see him. We'll just catch the corner of my eye. But anyway, I'm back, man. I'm back. What did I get? My lighter? Yeah, we're good. Where's my coffee? We got that? We're good. Woo! Excuse me. I got to make sure I got all my crutches and comfort zones. Speaking of which, it is getting a little chilly in here. So I'll get all that bullshit later, man. All right, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're chilling. We're chilling. We're chilling. After a disconnected internet, man. Holy Hades. So I don't know, man. Got a couple of requests for tarot. We're going to get back in her here soon. Yeah, maybe I'll go with that. Since I got that random text for Bob, that's going to be my first question. So I might as well, get ready. Good, the browser's still open? No, I'm playing fucking Restrum for no reason. Let me get my, our card thing open here. Are we still looking at it? No, I need to tell Chrome to now find a new browser. There it is. So now we're back to where we were on this stream here, giving out tarot readings. But yeah, man, that's when Mom messaged me. So yeah. Yeah. We'll do a couple more or whatever. Settle back in. That'll be my first question, man. Old moms. I definitely wasn't going to end no damn stream on a disconnect, man. Especially when I was having so much fun doing this. The fuck? That's either my fridge or my mouse. One of the two. Yeah, I guess I'll ask a fucking question about old moms, man. Well, maybe not. I don't know. Should I keep it general? Or something that, like, everybody could relate to? I really don't have. Or should I keep it personal? Okay, maybe ask about, okay, I'll ask about my living situation. That would work. That'd be kind of related to the stream here. Then again, is that really a question I want to ask? There's really not much more on my mind at the moment, I could say. Double check and chat. We're good. I could ask about my living situation. I could ask about my mom. We've already asked about the USA. Oh, God. Speaking of mom, here we go. That didn't sound like a fucking... Yeah, it is. Cool. No doubt. No, I'll give that one a love. I will. Yep. Okay. Fantastic. So mom agrees. Good. She's in good mood tonight. Maybe I will ask that question then. Maybe I will ask my mom question. Because that was her. I didn't want to respond. I just did the old heart gesture. Because she's acknowledging that. The question is basically, am I going to go back home or not? She was like, yeah, it'll all work out. And that's what I was telling her. So yeah, maybe I'll ask a question like that. I'm trying to think of something that could be useful. Maybe we all could learn here. Because I don't know if asking a personal question about old moms would really yield anything. But yeah, because we've been over this stream. I got a very interesting question I could ask. And I'm thinking about doing it. My question would be something along the lines of give me a year-long answer, past, present, and future, for what man would call Satan. What's old Lucifer's fucking projected? What about any dark demons or whatever that are in this fucking... Yeah, man. Why not? Why not? I'm a deep son of a bitch. Let's just pick that apart. Let's pick that apart. That's a good idea. I like that one. What's the year-long projection for dark entities, whatever you want to call them, man? Either the minions or the high-ranking generals, just dark sumbitches on this planet, whether they're human or otherwise. What is in store for you fucking cocksuckers? So we'll find out here in a second. Tarot don't lie, man. We've had some good readings. For a fucking dumbass. Don't know what he's doing. Thanks to AI and, you know, some participation with chat and your boy's blessing and a curse to just never shut up. We out here. We is indeed out here. Let me go on and wet the old whistle, man. And that's a proper question. I'm just going to roll with. Oh, man, I hope my boy's up late tonight. No, it's about to be 11:11. So if you're on East Coast, you know, I'm going to do some appropriate shit at 11:11. Actually, I'm just going to go on a BRB right now. I'm not going to mute it. It's 11:11. So cheers, my friend. I'm going to go on and get my mind right. It is 1111 East Coast time. So I'll be right back in like 20 seconds, man. I ain't going nowhere. Alrighty. And what your boy will do, because I'm probably just going to cough anyway, So I'm gonna get a pair of socks. I'm gonna get comfortable. And we're gonna ask a question about Satan, basically. I'm gonna leave the cab on. I ain't going for it. Oh goodness, there they are, right here. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, we out here. Hell yeah, get them coughs out the way, man. Let me get these socks on. Let me warm up the old footsies here. They say you're not supposed to show feet like that. I hope you ain't getting no there's foot fetish here. I'm trying to toss her up. Like and subscribe. Join my OnlyFans. If you like unwashed feet, your boys got them for days, man. Oh, God. Oh, dude, hold on. This sock is so fucked up. There we go. Now we're getting somewhere. Oh, goodness. We out here. It's not even that cold. It's really not. Okay. We're fine. Man. Fuck it. Might as well get a blanket, right? Why not? Let's get a blanket. Oh, man. Oh, fantastic. That's how you get her did. Alright, put the damn headphones back on, man. I might as well still be disconnected at this point. But no, we're back. Alright. We're good now. Everything's fine. So the question I am about to ask the universe, you could say, tarot, we're going to do a little warm up here. I guess I can zoom out of that till we can get some activity. If we get some activity, holy hell. Yeah, it's about just dark entities, man. So let's go on. Zoom out to the regular 100%. I'll keep it on browsing, so you can see what I see in the browser. If I have to pull up images, I will. But we're going to get 2 tabs ready. Dude, I hate that. There we go. I just got to scroll. That's good to know. Alright, so the question that I'm going to ask is, what is the year-long future, past, present, and future, year-long projection for dark entities of all ranks, up into the highest? Whether it's little peon, just dark bitches. But more specifically, the higher ranked ones. The good, the best of the best. Dark shadow, low vibrational bitches on planet Earth right now, human or otherwise. What is the next year have in store for you? Alrighty. So we got the past here. We've already been over that. The wands. And again, to make this as whatever stream, wands tarot meaning. It's passion, energy, creativity, ambition, and action. It's ruled by fire, whatever. So according to this, dark bitches on this planet within the last year, that they've had their own idea. They made up their mind, you could say. Bring this up. Planning, foresight, making choices, new opportunities, potential, encouraging you to take action and embrace new paths. Partnerships, collaboration, riches, discontent, hollow success, unfulfilled. I wonder if you all can see that when it comes up. Yeah, you can, because this little pop-up. So the positives about such a card is good collaborations, working with others, using other people's platforms, partners. So yeah, you're willing to collaborate in its best form. But you have your own ideas, yes, but you're willing to collaborate in its best form. In its worst form, discontent with achievements, discovering the grass isn't always greener, getting what you want and still being unhappy is sort of the negatives of the positive, you could say. It doesn't mean it's upside down, but it means you could also never be happy. Like you always think that the grass is greener. It's never good enough. You don't take time to smell the roses. Those are some of the negative aspects of such a card. So yeah, that's all that's suggesting, is that dark son of a bitches on this planet for the last year have really been partnering together, you could say. They've been coming together. They've been collaborating, especially about riches and stuff. So yeah, they have, similarities. So they've been partnering, basically. They've been working with each other. Now, again, it could have negative outcomes. It's never good enough for them. That makes total sense. That they never say enough is enough. We've won. They'll always want more. It's an insatiable thirst. So, okay. Okay, but they've been coming together and collaborating is what I've been getting from that. There's been a collaboration of darkness on this planet for the last year. And you can see that sort of playing out on a global stage. The Illuminati, whomever, whatever, pockets of people do meet behind closed doors. Let's check and chat real quick. And yeah, so they've been coming together on some issues, but not all. All right, so presently, we've got the Six of Pentacles. So Pentacles, Tarot, meaning. I'm going to bring that up generally. And then we're going to go Six of Pentacles, Tarot meaning, to get a more specific meaning, because it's upright. So it's an earth sign. It represents the material world, focusing on themes of money, career, health, and long-term plans, as well as stability, security, and practical matters. So we've been through that regarding Pentacles. Yeah, it's an earthbound thing. Can be materialistic. I don't want to say very materialistic, but it can be materialistic. It's about stability, structure, focus, things like that. Practical matters. It's an earth sign. So specifically, the Six of Pentacles, specifically number 6, is about material abundance, generosity, sharing resources, and the balance of giving and receiving. It can also represent financial stability, charitable giving, and the opportunity to share wealth. So in its best form, the Six of Pentacles is about just that. Generosity, the fruits of your labor, giving and receiving, the betterment for all. In its best form, it is indeed that. Ooh. So, currently, wow. Is giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, and charity. Because the question that I asked was, what are dark beings, specifically the high-ranking ones, human or otherwise, what are they doing on this earth regarding a year-long timeline? Presently, they are generous? Maybe amongst each other? They're being a little generous right now. They're kind of sharing. Sharing what? Sharing their darkness? So dark son of a bitch is on this earth right now. Pulled a Six of Pentacles. Wow. Financial stability I can get. Okay, if you go from the materialistic part, blinded by greed perhaps, but they're very materialistic at the moment. The material means an awfully lot to them, would be how I would interpret this. That regarding material things, they are indeed being that. Regarding material things, earthbound materialistic things, dark entities, beings, or whatever, on this earth right now, are being generous with it, actually. And they're redistributing it. Yeah, I could go with that. You could relate it to career. But I don't know, because they are sharing it. The only question would be with whom, and this doesn't say it has to be with any specific people. It's just that they're sharing it. It's okay. Good to know. So far, dark son of a bitches, within the last year, aren't off to a bad start. They were pretty collaborative in the last year. They were coming together. They were sharing their ideas, so they're being very nice to each other. Or to somebody. It doesn't appear like it's us. But they've actually been collaborating and getting along well with each other. Is what this is saying. There's plenty of money to go around. They're all happy. It's been going actually pretty good for dark beings recently. It's what your boy is getting from this. I'm looking at chat. Nobody chiming in because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. We're just going with this shit. So this is the moon. So let's see what's in store because that one was inverted. So we've already been over the moon. It's a card of illusion and deception, and therefore often suggests a time when something is not as it appears to be. Perhaps a misunderstanding on your part, or a truth you could not admit to yourself. The Moon Tarot card represents mystery, intuition, and imagination. On one hand, these are all excellent attributes that can lead to an enchanting and exciting life. However, they can create ambiguity, I hate that word, and confusion. Okay, so ambiguity and confusion could be a possible side effect of all that shit. But yeah, a little mystery, a little intuition, and a little imagination. Indeed, all traits of the moon. So, what we'll do here is we'll go to esoteric, and we're going to bring up the moon. What do we get here? Bam, biddy, bam, biddy, biddy, bam, bam. But it's card number 18, if you were wondering. Now, indeed, we got the inverted one, or dark son of a bitches on this planet got the inverted one. Let me switch to main. Bam. So you can see what I see, and you still can't see it because I got the one image up, but bam. Yeah, this is the moon. Looks like a sun, but this is the moon, and yeah, that's what it is in its upright state. So, it's really, according to this, illusion, deception, not as it appears to be, a little misunderstanding. That's why it's that, for whatever reason. If you go over here, same thing. Something is not as it appears to be. Now reverse, which this is, we'll just go with it now. Well, upright to end it. A difficult period, hidden things, insecurity, mental confusion. So upright, it's not really supposed to be the best of cards. Like, that's how it should be, really, because the moon in the rider deck looks like the sun. But then again, you know, whatever. But I don't see a lot of confusion and shit there. Perhaps. So, reverse, which it is, insomnia. But the mysteries are unveiled. It's a release of fear, unhappiness, unusual dreams. So let's ask it again. Specifically, reversed. The same things that they pretty much told us. But it's about overcoming fears and anxieties, learning to break free from restrictive thoughts and explore newfound freedom. Okay. Reverse the moon. Let me see if I can get that. This will be the last one I do, and then we'll go back to the general reading of this. Yeah, we're not getting nothing good. Unless I put upside down. Here we go. Dissipation of confusion and the emergence of clarity. Often indicating the unveiling of hidden truths and overcoming of fears and anxieties when reversed. So, okay. Indicating, yeah. Let's go with it. We know enough about that now. Let's zoom in. Bam. Oh, God, I didn't want to go all the way, sons of bitches. Let's go. Bam. 150. So there it is. So my question was, dark son of bitches on this earth, high ranking one specifically, the darkest of the dark, Doesn't have to be human. What is their year-long projection? Yeah. So this is what it's saying. This is the conclusion we've come to. I've come to. All opinions are welcome. I'll look at chat one last time. Nothing new yet. Cool. Is that actually, for the last year, they've been collaborating. They've been working together, as the Two of Wands suggests. They've been coming together. They've been sharing ideas. Yeah. That's what that's suggesting. That on an idea level, they were collaborating. And then the present is they're actually being generous with what they have with each other. Regarding each other, or perhaps us, but it doesn't feel like they're giving us a lot right now. So that's why I'm relating this to themselves. According to this reading, they're actually being very nice to themselves right now. Like they're being worse to us, you could say. These dark beings, whatever, they don't have to be human. But they're actually getting along with themselves pretty good right now. They think things are going good. Man, they actually do. That it's actually a decent time to be a dark being on this planet. It's not going bad. And I'm specifically asking about the high rank ones. However, now we can wrap it up with the future, the next year regarding these same beings. They're getting an upside down moon, which is going to reveal to them clarity. They're going to see they've been deceived. That's what we're getting at here with this whole upside down moon thing. Dissipation of confusion, the emergence of clarity, unveiling of hidden truths, overcoming fears and anxieties. A little bit of intuition and trust for once. So they're basically going to be humbled here in the next year. To what degree, who knows? We didn't, I'm still speculating here. But yeah, dark sun bitches on this planet, moving forward. Yeah, they're going to have a little magic worked on them, you could say. Because you saw Gaga, Abracadabra, take that for whatever you will. Yes, there's some dark sun bitches on the earth right now who actually believe they're waving their magic wand and performing their magic. And perhaps they are. There's another text. But they too are about to see themselves in the mirror. They're going to realize it's an illusion. They're going to have, so that's good. That's good. That's good news for all of us, really. And it does really explain a lot, you could say. So again, just trying to broaden out. Yeah, man. God. It's going to be one of them nights. I'm going to have to lower that. Yeah, it's going pretty good for them right now. At least they think so. If you're dark, it's a great time to be alive. Get ready. In the next year, there's some illusions coming. You're going to realize things aren't as they appear to be, even in your dark world. So, you're going to have some clarity that's going to come out of that. Yeah, man. And I guess anybody going through shit, maybe. But I did ask for the higher-ranking people. So if you think you're a high-ranking shadow whatever, for whatever reason, because I do myself, okay, maybe I could turn this around on myself. But I didn't really mean it like that. I meant it as a collective. But as that, yeah. With me, yeah, I could see that being appropriate for a self-proclaimed shadow worker. The last year I have been walking around just, not really collaborating. No, it's not accurate. That wasn't what the question was about anyway. So anyway. Heck yeah, man. I like that. That's an interesting little reading that your boy done pulled out. Oh, man. Because I can go on and tell you what's going on in my life right now, man. God bless her. She good people, but man, you can tell it's drinking night for certain people. Oh, never mind. All good. I do gotta answer this one. Just streaming now. To no one, probably. That's what I'm gonna tell him. To no one, probably. Uh, Maybe tomorrow? Who knows? Alright, anyway. I'm just gonna LOL him and peace out. Yeah, there it is. Bam. Cool. Boom. Alright, that was an actual friend. I don't have many of them, but we were supposed to go outside today, man. It didn't fucking happen. But that's alright. Back to this crap. Yeah, because I sent him a text, let him know I was streaming. He pops in here from time to time. Yeah, man, that was an interesting question. Maybe I will think of another one to ask. Maybe get some requests in chat. So yeah, things were going pretty cool on this stream for a while, man. Then your boy disconnected. So now he's still trying to rebound. I've only been live, 36 minutes at this point? That was a decent reading from a sumbitch you don't know what the hell he's doing. Because, yeah, I could ask that. Yeah, I will ask one about moms, man. Just because what the hell. I am kind of curious, so I might as well do it while I'm just sitting here trying to pull content out of my ass. Stick to the topic, tarot. So I'm thinking I'm going to just ask a question about my mom and my living situation. What is it, the 19th? Yeah. It'll be the 20th here in less than a half hour. So it's basically March 20th. So yeah, I'll ask my living situation from now until the end of the month. Does the universe see me going back home to mom's? Because I can see it happening. I'm pretty sure she can see it happening. But hell, man, that's a week and a half. Dude, the way I'm so unstable right now, I should just do a tarot reading for tomorrow. I might. But yeah, I'm going to ask the mom question first. Unless there's anybody in chat that, does want a random reading. This is how your boy does it here. I have a tarot deck coming in the mail. It's not here yet. So for now, we're just going with the online thing. And I tend to zoom out, bring up AI answers. Just so we can hear the, general agreed upon, whatever. This is Tobacco, my best friend. What a... So get ready to ask a question about Bob's, unless there are any in chat. Because I did give a couple of random readings to people, and they went pretty well. I've had readings myself, given myself some. They went pretty well. I like tarot, man. I do like tarot. Oh, goodness. It's going to be one of them nights. I hate it when the phone goes off. I hate it. Oh. Wonder what the weather is going to be tomorrow. I don't even give a shit. Why do I even look, dude? I've had beautiful days and chances to get out, and I did not take advantage of them. Knowing it was going to be beautiful, knowing the only thing I had to do was get my ass to bed. Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. I love it. I love it. So let me check that message and we'll get ready to... I got plenty of questions I could ask regarding tarot readings, and I'll start with one of them. Right when I saw the word Wednesday. Alright, yeah, I'll wrap that up. All good. Totally understand. Guilty as charged as well. Oh my god, I can't even type. Will. Come on now, you didn't know what I was trying to say. Play it by the day. We'll play it by the day. LOL. Oh, laughy face. Cool. Alrighty. Word to your mother. Bam. Done with that crap. Ooh. That's why I like being all, isolated and independent, man. You don't get none of that bullshit. You don't get people hitting you up all the time. asking you to do something like go outside and shit. Has that man lost his mind? What the hell? It's springtime and 60-some degrees, and you want me to go outside? I don't know what's wrong with that guy, man. I don't know what's wrong with him. Anyway, your boy's getting low on the old tobacco. As you can see, this is indeed tobacco, man. Ain't nobody got no big-ass brown bag of weed, man. This is freaking tobacco. Oh, I got a... Ooh! Rip a little butt cheeks here. Alright, get a little tobacco. I'll load her up for tonight. I might have to go somewhere tonight, man, depending on where this stream goes here in the next half hour to the next hour. Oh, man, it'll be midnight by the time it'll be after midnight. It'll be 1 in the morning by the time I hit the road. But ain't that the best time to drive, man? Won't be nothing out but cops. Hell yeah. Gotta love it. Come to think of it, Rob, that might not be the best idea. That honestly might not be the best idea. Because you would stick out like a sore thumb. I mean, not that, whatever. Just ain't nobody got time for that shit. So yeah, man. Alrighty. You're gonna ask a little question, too. Oh, that's that fresh out of the bag tobacco, too, man. That might actually not taste too bad for a change instead of that bottom of the barrel bull crap. But yeah, if anybody's got questions in chat, tarot reading, whatever, your boy would be glad to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to ask a personal question about myself and, you know, my living situation here in the next, until the end of the month, man. What am I in for? Specifically regarding, well, it does have to be past, so we'll go into it a little bit. It'll naturally be in there, because I am going with the 3-card theme at the moment. So, yeah, I'll go on and say that. Regarding my living situation specifically, I'm going to ask for a tarot reading for the next, call it 10 days. Call it 10 days. That'll take me to the end of the month. So from now until the end of the month, call it 10 days. It's going to be past, present, and future about my living situation. Where could I potentially be headed here in the next week? So before we attempt to answer that question, I'm going to get the beat going. I'm going to kill the cam, and I'll be right back in about 20 seconds. I ain't going nowhere. Oh. Yeah, we'll turn that down a little bit. All right, here we go. If you don't know what that weird gesture was, that was me farting. So yeah. Hell yeah, your boy let her rip. Alright, man. So the question I'm about to ask now is my living situation from now until the end of the month. So let's see what we get here. Let's do a little decoding. See if we can get something out of this. My living situation from now until the end of the month. Bam. 10 of Wands. Okay, that's interesting. 9 of Cups. At least they're all upright. So again, to go over the meaning for everybody. Wands, sweet. Ooh. The Suite of Wands. I haven't seen this fucking image yet. Are we on browsing? Yeah, good. That might be a decent image. Okay. I like this. This is a cool image. Here. If anybody wants to link to it, let me know. I could copy and paste it to you because I'm downloading it. So a nice little explanation of it all. These are in tarot cups. So I'm just going to want to go there for now and call that wands. Wands? Dude, wands hole. There we go. I'll call that wands hole. I actually keep that one up. Because yeah, the wands, generally speaking, they're about passion, creativity, action, and ambition, symbolizing new beginnings, inspiration, and the drive to achieve goals. They are a fire element, passion and desire, creativity, inspiration. Okay. So that's what wands are. They are the spark of life, you could say. So, the Ten of Wands. If I put that in here, and what I'll do, oh, bam. I can just bring that image up because it's here. Yeah, okay. No perspective, burden, accomplishment, reversed, it's burnout, pressure, overwhelmed. So when you look at it, an upright Ten of Wands is burdened by responsibility and taking on too much, urging introspection and finding a balance to avoid burnout. So it's about balance, it's about struggling, as you can tell from the picture. Yeah, reevaluation, adjustment. Those are technically supposed to represent like knowledge and things, not so much materialistic things, but it can be. But yeah, it's more about questioning yourself, like, because like responsibilities aren't materialistic. For example, it's an idea, so it's about tacking on things like that, introspection, finding balance. Yeah, not the physical part, but how to balance things, like things that aren't physical, is what this is calling to. So the question that we asked was my living situation from now until the end of the month, which means about a 10-day window, past, present, and future. So recently, this is telling me that I've been feeling burdened about responsibilities and taking on too much, and it's led to introspection and finding balance to avoid burnout. Like, yeah, I'm not saying that I've been doing good at the balance thing, because I haven't, but I'm on board with all that. And that's what my past is about regarding the last 10 days. Yeah, man, it's about all that. It's a far much bigger than picture that, but we're only doing a 10-day window right now, and that's accurate. That's indeed what I've been doing. Feeling burdened by responsibilities and feeling like I took on too much. Even a dude with no teeth found a way to bite off more than he could chew. I don't know how I did that, but your boy did. So the Nine of Cups. I can leave Wands, and we'll just put Cups back in there again, because this is an educational stream, believe it or not. Man, why'd you give me that bullshit? Cups Tarot meaning. Let's just put that. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. So specifically, I got the Nine of Cups. So we'll put this in here. Nine of Cups. To get their meaning too. And I can close the other one. So generally, cups, which are the water sign of tarot or whatever, that's their element. It's emotional, relationships, intuition, subconscious mind, often signifying emotional focus and sensitivity in a reading. So, you know, being water, it's just emotional. Again, it's not really materialistic and things like that. It's water related. Cup cards can also be interpreted as having to do with spiritual or religious matters. Well said, indeed. Spiritual stuff, religious stuff, non-materialistic stuff. So, Nine of Cups card tarot meaning. Again, let's eliminate that to get, there we go, beautiful. So, specifically, the Nine of Cups, that sumbitch, is Now, here's what I'll do. Am I on main? No. Let's go to main. And I will bring up the Nine of Cups in the Rider-Waite deck. Wait, whatever. So you can see it. It's a very, noble cup. It's a gentleman sitting upon a bench. White. He's clothed in white. He's got the red fire hat. And, water representing the blue. I don't think that's sky. It's a water elemental, whatever. But that's likely indicating water. So that's what it's saying here. There's your cups. Nice and in there. Beautiful. Wish fulfillment, satisfaction, achieving goals, representing a time of happiness and contentment. It can also symbolize self-sufficiency and emotional fulfillment. So as you can see, indeed, just good things with this card here when you draw it, an upwards Nine of Cups. Some of the negatives is you can get what you want, but you realize, it ain't everything you need. It ain't best for you, whatever. Too much focus on status, attention, and physical pleasures. So sometimes you get lost in enjoying it all a little bit. You could say, whatever, you focus on it a little too much. It's okay. It does have a reverse meaning. We're not going to go over that now. So, yeah, okay. It's all good and peachy stuff. So, my current situation, Tara was telling me, said everything's just fine in some weird way. Everything's fine. I got what I need. I'm actually enjoying it. I am. I'm chilling. Okay, so cool. That's what I'm getting from that. I check chat. No feedbacks. I could be way off in any of this. Your boy's just taking stabs in the wind here. And my future here is going to be the sun. Now you love to see it. So let's look up the sun card. Tarot meaning. Good fortune, happiness, joy, and harmony. Represents the universe coming together and agreeing with your path and aiding moving forward into something greater. Heck yeah. Illumination, that's key. Positivity, and represents a time of clarity and personal growth. So that's pretty much really all you need to know about the sun card, actually. Yeah, it's, again, good stuff. Illumination, teamwork. Yeah. Good stuff there. Some of the negatives can be you're a little blind to the truth, overlooking the negative in situations, like you're not willing to even address negativity at all because you're just enjoying the moment. So you become a bit naive. And you don't look for what might go wrong because you just believe life is, now that you found the light, oh, it's never going to be bad again. Like, you can get lost in that sometimes. So those are some of the, but anyway, let me go back to browsing. So you get the best view you can possibly get. This is my living situation for the next 10 days, man. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. It's been a bit of a burden with the whole Ten of Wands thing. The present is, hey man, cool with it. It is what it is. I'm enjoying what is from an emotional level, from a water-like level. And then in the next 10 days, the sun will illuminate. It's going to show me the path. It's going to be a good path. It's going to be about celebrating, focusing on the positives, enjoying the positives, but not ignoring the negative. Joy and harmony. The universe coming together and agreeing with your path. So hell yeah, man. I like that. Regarding my living situation here in the next 10 days, which is up in the air right now, a lot of pieces are going to fall into place, man. I'm going to be shown the way. Hell yeah. Hey, because your boy normally gets butt-fuck readings on the end. I got a little something to look forward to. But that's just regarding my living situation. One reading I did earlier was, me, generally in like a month or whatever. But yeah, moving forward, yeah, to the end of the summer, I got a wand and everything that the wands suite represents. I got a little challenge regarding that coming up here. Like a pretty big one. But yeah, that's pretty cool there, man. I like that. I like that. I can live with that. I ain't got a choice, technically, depending on how much stock you put into this shit. Alright, so I got another one I'll ask. Because that makes me feel a little good. I don't know why. That actually feels like it's like a little bit of a burden off me. So, because I am concerned. Like, my number one concern at the moment, it's between two things, and they're pretty much the same. My job that I don't have, and my employment status is a better way to put it. And my living situation. And the fact that I can't stop farting at night, man. So yeah, man, what your boy's going to do is he's going to take a little bit of a squirt. But that is my reading. If anybody who would happen to be in chat right now, I don't know how many people are active. I'm on one monitor type of guy. So if you got any questions regarding tarot, I'll gladly give you a reading. You see how it's done here. You know, I don't shut up and I'm deep. I'm now beginning to learn tarot. I got a deck on the way, but for now it's this, and I kind of like this, man. Even when I get a deck, I might stick to this. Unless somebody asks for an actual, you know, whatever reading. I just pull the deck and be like, here it is. But at least this way, it's all on the screen, man. It's like a cool way to do it, in my opinion. Just a speculating dude out here, giving it a whirl. So hell yeah, I'm going to go take a little bit of a squirt. Because I can't do this much more, man. Like one or two more times. So, yeah, I'll at least... No, not that I... Yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And my question, if there is none in chat, whatever, if I don't get any requests, yeah, I'm going to ask a situation about mom, specifically. My relationship with mom. Yeah, because that's kind of related to the moving one, but that'll be a nice way to switch it up. That'll be a good one. Alrighty, so let me get the old beat ready. Take my infamous quick squirt. This ain't gonna take long. Throw out the BRB. Chat, if there is any. The floor would be yours. Well, not really. But if you say anyway, your boy will be right back in like 30 seconds. Boom. And boom. Alrighty. Alright, your boy is back, man. Your boy is back. Oh, goodness. Settle in for one last, well, maybe not last. Depending on activity and shit, what goes down. Yeah, ask a little question, too. Do a little tarot reading here and try to learn a thing or two about a thing or two. And then if the stream is a little whatever at the moment, then I'll go on. Oh, wait, I hit a button. Good. maybe wrap her up. Because, God, I really have been going for like, shit, 8 hours? Because I had the disconnection an hour ago. Damn, right on the dot. Been live an hour since the disconnection. We had some good moments today in the old Strum. I'm willing to keep going. I'm definitely asking a question about old moms, man. She's going through some stuff right now, so maybe I'll get a little insight on that. Practice this tarot thing here. And I definitely will take requests if there are some. But otherwise, that'll be what I'll do. And just go from there. This is tobacco. Alrighty. Because regardless, man, I think you boys got a late night trip tonight, man. It is midnight, basically. Yeah, man. I got shit to do. I didn't get up to 2 p.m. So it's still early for me, technically. But yeah, man. Won't be a lot of traffic out. Fucking 1 or 2 in the morning. You definitely don't want to be speeding then, man. And I live in PA, so there are wide open country roads. And, yeah, man. Maybe that'd be worth taking. Yeah, oh, there's some deer around here, though. Yeah, true that. You don't want to fuck. No, I'm not taking. Nope. Nope. I'm not. I know the back ways, but I'm not taking them. Not tonight. Not. It's springtime. These son of a bitches are probably active. There ain't been a lot of food going around recently. And yeah, man. Yeah, your boy ain't taking no scenic route tonight. If I do leave the house here in Pennsylvania. Just have to go on the main roads. But boy, they're straighter than the son of a bitch, though, man. During the daylight, you know, you can see. You know, fuck that 40, 45 shit. Man, it's some of them roads where it's a thing around here. And it's just a, you know, it's a circumstantial thing. Yes, the speed limit is 45. Because even if there's farms, as in houses not very close, boom, big gap, boom, big gap. It's still, quote unquote, a residential neighborhood. So you can't have people blazing through there at 60. You really can't. Even though there's only 5 or 6 kids in that stretch of road, it's still 5 or 6 kids. So it's a weird balance in Pennsylvania on a lot of these roads. Where it's straight, yes. But it's technically a neighborhood. It's just farms. So what you end up getting is you get, you know, the certain people just want to obey the law. They don't read it by the situation. So they'll do 45 the whole time, if not under. And there aren't many places to pass them because of this whole residential thing. So it creates a lot of animosity. Because people who quote unquote know how to drive a little fast, such as myself, you read it by the situation. Like there are times when you can hit 60 and you are endangering nobody. But if there's a hill coming up and you can't see over it, slow down, dumbass. Like when you know how to drive, you know, yeah, it's an up and down really. Because you got the extreme of that. Yeah, the people who never stop at all. It's like I'm doing 60 period. And that's not good either. Because the things like I just said. Turns happen, dude. Hills happen. Your visibility isn't always what you think it is. But when it's a nice straight road and you really can see for the next half mile in front of you, yeah, if you read the situation right, your boy can't help but getting deep on everything. It has nothing to do with tarot. Only about what it's like driving in Pennsylvania. Because then you'll get on Facebook and you'll see one of them local group things and people are constantly going, what's up with the people doing 5 under? Well, what's up with the people doing 20 over? And they're both right. But they can never seem to agree and see each other's point of view. It's like it's a situational thing. At times, everybody should do, if not 5 under, the speed limit. Then there are times where, damn it, person, hit the freaking gas. There's nobody around. What's your problem? I love it. I love being a human being. Like, dude, is doing 5 over technically breaking the law? No matter how, oh, dude, I'm all about the rules. Like, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being that way. But even being a strictly, oh my God, you're breaking the rules sort of person, you're honestly telling me that 5 over is wrong in every situation? But anyway, tarot reading time. Tarot reading time. Any suggestions? You're clearly deep analytical boy. We'll take them. But otherwise, I'm going to ask a yo mama question. And yo mama being my mama. I'm going to see, let's say 2 weeks. A little past the first of the month. What's the relationship between me and moms? Me and moms? No. Specifically her. Specifically her. Whether or not it has anything to do with me. Let me get a tarot reading for old mom. For the next 2 weeks. Past, present, and future. Because it's likely that her paths are going to intertwine, but we'll see. We'll see. So I'm just going to kill the cam real quick and be right back in like 20 seconds. I'm still be here. But yeah, man, let's answer that question from the old tarot world. Any requests to chat, feel free. Otherwise, I'm going to answer my own question. Alrighty then. So the question I'm asking is my mother. What's old Bob's tarot reading for today regarding the next 2 weeks? Regarding the next 2 weeks. Okay. So Bob got a 2 of Wands. We've already been over that here. It's the wands, the fire element, very intellectual, about knowledge, things like that, mind-driven things being. But it's also, it's fire. So, yeah. What she got from the 2 of Wands upright in the past 2-week time period is she believes she has it figured out. She's come to a conclusion and she's been sharing it with with people. She's been collaborating. Because if we go to, again, this is not preaching, this is a educational stream. I am on browsing, but that's a little zoomed in, so I'll just keep it on main. I will ask 2 of Wands. Well, not ask, but we'll do the search here. The 2 of Wands in tarot it signifies planning, foresight, making choices that lead to new opportunities and potential, encouraging you to take action and embrace new paths. Like, hence that image of the person holding, I can bring up a bigger version of a globe in their hand, partnerships, collaborations. Discontent, not so much, but yes, it could be in there, indeed. Being, fire, whatever. Yeah, but that generally it's positive. Some of the negatives could be not happy with your achievements. The grass isn't always greener on the other side. And just not taking time to smell the roses, not being happy with what you got. So, but it does mean planning, foresight, making choices, things like that. And being the 2 card, it's still very intimate. It's still very personal. That's a part of it. So personal power and ambition, courage and daring. It's about you, so to speak. It is about your vision of a much greater collaboration, but it's more intimate. It's not about sharing it with the world quite yet, but it is about presenting yourself to the world, because it's only the second card. But you're not quite preaching yet, you know? You're just the person holding it going, here it is. But you're not preaching. You just come to a conclusion. So that's what it's suggesting she's been through for the last 2 weeks. But currently, it's the old Empress. She's got 2 majors here for the present and future. So we're going to bring up the Empress. I got an S on the end. That's fine. Which is traditionally associated with maternal influence. It is the card if you are hoping to start a family. She can represent the creation of life, romance, art, or new business. Fertility, creativity, nurturing. Interpreting the card upright indicates successful prospects in love, career, and finances. Reversed symbolizes a lack of self-worth or confidence. The Empress can be paired with other cards to create meaningful combinations. Okay, so that makes total sense. Because if you look at, we'll bring it up, bam, Empress. Where the hell's Empress on this bitch? It's card number 3 of the major arcanas, and that's what it is. So that is the Empress. You know, what are those, ladybugs? No, those look like fruits. They look like fruits. So she's bearing fruit in a white dress. Totally makes sense. So we go back to this. Maternal influence. And I'll bring up that little picture because it ain't going to get in the way. Maternal influence. It is a card. If you are hoping to start a family, this is the card you would want to pull. She represents the creation of life, romance, art, or new business. Hence, the quote-unquote official version, this. Bearing the fruit of life, clothed in white, crown upon her head, symbolizing illumination, stars, connection to the above, holding a wand, which is not a sword. It's not really a wand. It's, yeah, but a wand. Yeah. So that's a good card to pull upright, which old moms didn't. But this is what it means. Basically, the motherly, divine, feminine things. I'll glance at chat. Nothing. All right, go. So yeah, that's what this means upright. But we'll ask it, specifically, not ask it, but we'll put upside down. But when it's reversed, it signifies a potential imbalance in those traits, such as nurturing, creativity, abundance, suggesting feelings of infertility, a lack of new ideas, or need to reevaluate priorities and focus on self-care. So yeah. So the reverse of that is all of that indeed. Not a whole lot of growing, not a whole lot of motherly things going on at that point. It would be the opposite of that. There would be no rebirthing. There would be no expansion. It would be an imbalance. Yeah, you would question yourself. Yeah, so that makes sense. Because reading this, domestic problems, stagnation, financial issues, creativity block, dependence on others, insecurity, lack of growth, lack of progress, things like that is what an upside down Empress means. That's what old mom's been going through lately. A little bit of that stuff, and that makes sense. Okay, but she is reevaluating things without a doubt, and she is starting to focus on herself in her own way. So I don't deny that. So her future in the next 2 weeks is a reverse justice. So justice card, tarot meaning. It indicates that the fairest decision will be made. Justice is the sword that cuts through a situation and will not be swayed by outer beauty when deciding what is fair and just. It symbolizes balance, fairness, and truth in order to achieve spiritual growth. It encourages us to act with integrity, accept responsibility for our choices, and strive for equity in all aspects of life. So it's a good card to draw. The old Justice card, when it's upright, and we'll get there eventually because Mom's isn't. The old Justice card, here's she be. Here's the Rider-Waite one. So it's normally a good one to draw. Because here you are sitting upon your throne. You're crowned. The sword, which represents wisdom, knowledge, intellect. It's pointing towards the sky, but you're not wielding it in anger. You're more like displaying it. Look, here it is. It's very powerful, but I'm not using it for anything right now. It's neutral. I'm just displaying it. Here's my scale because I take things into consideration. I've come to a logical conclusion. I've thought this out. Thank you for trusting me. It's all good things. The old Justice card. Now back to this. Good, I was on main. The fairest decision will be made. It's the sword that cuts through a situation. It will not be swayed by outer beauty when deciding what's fair is just. Balance, fairness, truth, order, spiritual growth. It's a good card. It's a good card. Alignment, equilibrium, marriage. Indeed. So, it's an air element. I like that. I'll put that in my old description here. We'll add air. They say it's an air element. If there's any tarot people that disagree with that, by all means. Matter of fact, it's a good time to check chat. We're fine. But yeah, it's an air element according to this. The ruling planet is Venus. I'm going to put that in there too. So air is Venus. So that would suggest a lot. Well, not really. Not really. That's exactly what the picture says. It's ruled by air and Venus. Because Venus is the motherly, divine feminine sort of representation. If you're going to pick a planet, that's what that represents. That's what that energy represents. And being an air element, that explains the sword. Like the wisdom, the intellect, the, creativity, just that. Wisdom, intellect. That's what the sword represents, just like the minor arcana. So yeah, all that's in there, for sure, for sure. Because your boy's big on the picture's worth 1,000 words thing here on this drum. So that's what all that represents in the Justice card. This is not the Rider-Waite version, but there's another version of it right there. It's similar, as you can tell. What we can do, I had it right the first time. I just need to do this. As you can tell, there it is. They're going to be similar. But that's the one that, you get on the first general AI one. So I just wanted to put them side by side. Not sure where this is from, but it's another version of that. So that is the Justice card. And old Mom's got an upside down one. So let's go upside down. Justice card, tarot meaning. Here we go. It's a lack of fairness, dishonesty, or a situation where responsibility is avoided, potentially leading to unfair outcomes or a need to confront unresolved issues. So yeah, all that scale shit we were just talking about and balance, and I made it 9, none of that going on. Lack of fairness, there's dishonesty, responsibility is avoided, that throne you're sitting upon, you're screwing your job up, but you are on the throne. Yeah, unfair outcomes, possible interpretation, general meaning. The reverse Justice card signifies a disruption of balance, fairness, and truth. It can indicate that someone is not being honest, that there's a lack of accountability, that you are facing unfair treatment. So, yes. Internal conflicts. Yeah, so that's... But the call to action would be the reverse justice card as a reminder to confront issues, take responsibility for your actions, and strive for fairness and balance in all areas of your life. Because that's what it symbolizes. Lack of fairness, dishonesty, it's the invert of this. It's all that good things we were just saying about this reversed. So that's what Mom's got for her future. Regarding, what did I say, 2 weeks? Yeah, 2 weeks. So lack of fairness, dishonesty, responsibilities avoided. Okay. That does make sense to me. Because, I don't mind getting deep here or whatever. I'm an open book. Oh, back to the old browsing. Yeah, whether or not I end up with her is sort of a roommate sort of situation. The room that would be available to me, like there's currently somebody occupying it. It's the room that I left when I last left X amount of time ago. There's somebody in there now. And yeah, there's been a few people in there. It's changed. But it all based on him, basically. Like, I'd go there next week if it was just an empty room sitting there. So it's sort of like, yeah, she's either going to have to just tell him to get out or just, I don't know how. It's that sort of situation. Because the question that I asked was my mother, 2 weeks time period. So an upside down justice in the future means that, yeah, man, she don't want to be sitting on that throne. She's not going to want to have to make the decision. Like, she's not, just, a lot of avoidance in there. A lot of avoidance. That she's going to do what she and many people, including myself, are guilty of from time to time. Just sort of looking the other way and hoping something takes care of itself. When you know damn well life is screaming at you to look at this thing. So yeah, she's probably going to do a little bit of that here in the next couple weeks. As in continue to do what she's been doing. And I might be guilty of that too, but I ain't asking about me right now, man. It's about Mom. See, there's a random little tarot reading there from your boy on his mother, which was hopefully a little bit of useful. Try to be a little informative when doing these things. Because, yeah, man, I've been doing it all day, but we had a little bit of a disconnect, which kind of put a stop to a lot of stuff. And I've been live for, an hour and 22 minutes. Yeah, hopefully that was pretty useful, man, because... yeah, if I get some requests, by all means. It could be about whatever, something serious, something stupid. We could tarot anything and just see what we learn in the process. But yeah, otherwise, man, your boy might go and shut her down for the night. I still got shit I gotta do. It's still early for me. But I'll probably be leaving the house here an hour after I shut her down. Send out a text. And if my boy's up, ready to go, I got somewhere to go and places I need to be, man. But yeah, I gave some good tarot readings tonight, in my opinion. So I don't know what's going on at the moment. So your boy is gonna start to wrap it up. Start to stumble over his own words. Start to shut her down, I guess, one by one. And definitely be back tomorrow. Wouldn't see why not. Who knows what time, man. I am anything but predictable. I wish I had a thing called a schedule, but I don't. So, Kick, Twitch, it was cool earlier. My boy Robin checked in, asked for a reading, got a pretty good one. We had some good ones today, man. So, hope y'all have a good night. Holla at your bizzle. There goes Rumble and Kick. So we could stop the old restream. Docs. Boom. YouTube had the most activity I've ever had on YouTube today. So that was cool. Apologize for the disconnect. This has really been an 8-hour stream. So I will catch y'all on the flip. I will subscribe to the person who subscribed